In India, even though there are thousands of people in the past who have performed miraculous things unimaginable by a normal human being, there have also been a couple of people who rose to levels beyond everyone else and were given the highest amount of reverence and veneration. These are just a few things related to those miraculous people whom we refer to today as gods. The seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu is believed to be from the renowned Ikshvaku dynasty. Founded by the legendary king Ikshvaku, this dynasty is also known as Surya Vamsha. Ikshvaku is present in both Hindu as well as Jain mythology. Both the cultures refer to the same person. Lord Rama belonged to the 81st generation of the Ikshvaku dynasty, and this dynasty was believed to have continued for another 64 generations. 22 out of the 24 Jain Tirthankaras also belong to this dynasty, and according to a few Buddhist texts, Gautama Buddha belonged to this dynasty as well. Derived from Sanskrit, Pita means yellow and Ambara means cloth or a garment. The one who likes to wear yellow colored clothes is a Pitambar. Lord Vishnu's 8th avatar, Sri Krishna, is referred to as a Pitambar because of his affiliation with the yellow dhoti. Krishna is always described wearing fine yellow silken garments as brilliant as gold. The color yellow has many connotations. Just as white is symbol of peace, yellow is the symbol of knowledge. The Vilva tree has been held sacred for millennia in the Indian culture, so much so that offerings made to Shiva are incomplete without them. There are many symbolisms attributed to this leaf. The trifoliate leaves are believed to represent various trinities: creation, preservation and destruction, or the three gunas or qualities of sattva, rajas and tamas, or the three syllables that make up Om sound, which is the primordial sound that resonates Shiva's essence. 3 leaves are also considered to indicate Mahadeva's 3 eyes, or the Trishul, his emblematic weapon. According to the Hindu lore, Sanjeevani is a magical herb which has the power to cure serious nervous system disorders. It is believed that medicines prepared from this herb could revive the patient in any situation where death is almost certain. The herb is mentioned in the Ramayana when Ravana's son Indrajit hurls a powerful weapon at Lakshmana. Lakshmana is badly wounded and is nearly killed by Indrajit, if not for Lord Hanuman bringing the magical herb all the way from the Himalayas to Sri Lanka. The herb has been searched by modern scientists for centuries with no success. Several plants have been proposed as possible candidates for Sanjeevani, but none have lived up to the expectations. In the Hindu epic Ramayana, Jatayu is a demigod who has the form of a vulture on an eagle. According to the epic, the demon Ravana was abducting goddess Sita to Lanka when Jatayu tried to rescue her. Jatayu fought valiantly, but Ravana soon defeated him by clipping his wings. Rama and Lakshmana, while on the search for Sita, chanced upon the injured Jatayu, who informed them of the battle with Ravana and told them that Ravana had headed south. Earth Center Nature Park in Kerala, which is where Jatayu was believed to have fallen, features a 61 meters wide statue of Jatayu honoring the fallen bird. Mount Govardhan is a sacred Hindu site in the Mathura district of Uttar Pradesh on an 8-kilometer long hill located 21 kilometers from Vrindavan. Legends say that Krishna lifted Mount Govardhan with his little finger to save his people from the wrath of Indra, the deity of thunder and rain. But Mount Govardhan is also the place upon which Krishna stood for hours after Gargacharya's revelation about who he actually is and what he is meant to do. The playful boy stood on the mountain for hours, watching the sunset before coming down as a man with purpose and realization. In 2018, the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath declared Govardhan as a pilgrimage center, cementing the legacy of Ras Leela which happened ages ago. Vishwarupa Darshan is an iconographical form of the supreme god Vishnu or his avatar Krishna. In the epic Mahabharata, Prince Arjuna was on the battlefield of Kurukshetra where Pandavas and Kauravas were going head to head. Faced with the moral dilemma of whether or not to fight and kill his own cousins, Arjuna had a crisis of conscience. To appease him, Krishna discourses with Arjuna about life and death as well as dharma. Krishna also reveals himself as the Supreme Being and finally displays his Vishvarupa to Arjuna. Vishvarupa is considered as the supreme form of Vishnu, where the whole multiverse is described as contained in him. Vishvarupa is believed to have innumerable forms, eyes, faces, mouths, and arms. All creatures of the universe are part of Narayana. He is the infinite universe without a beginning or an end. Shiva is often described as a cosmic dancer and a great musician. Shiva's Tandavam is the cosmic dance, and his Damaru, which looks like a small drum appearing in the form similar to that of an hourglass, represent the cosmic sound. Our traditions say that sound is God. In the Shakti Parampara, everything started from Shiva Shakti and everything ends in them. Damaru is often attributed to the Lord's famous dancing posture, the Nataraja. It is believed by many that the Damaru produced the first dhwani or sound, also known as nada, in the universe. The simplest meaning of linga is form or shape. The first form any kind of energy takes when it moves from the unmanifest to manifest is believed to be a linga, which is in the shape of an ellipsoid. Modern science states that the core of every galaxy contains a supermassive black hole, which might very well be an ellipsoid. With this, modern science finally might have come to the similar conclusion which ancient Indians understood ages ago. The Shiva Linga is always represented with the yoni, which is a symbol of Shakti or the feminine. The Shiva Linga is an indication of emergence of the physical nature of creation from nothingness and eventually back to the same.